Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wrestle Bash 20 pre-show. I'm Jason Perdue.
And I am Trumoo Perdue.
And we are at the Nightscape Cinema Studio in beautiful Jamestown, New York, bringing to you live the pre-show for Wrestle Bash 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestle Bash 20. What an incredible event I've been waiting all year for.
Haven't we all? It is the biggest event in the history of ever. Of course, except for Wrestle Bash 19.
Of course, which was an incredible match. It was an incredible show.
But Wrestle Bash 20 will prove to be the biggest, most exciting event in the history of ever.
And I cannot wait. It is going to be just probably the best thing I've seen all year.
And of course, because the other wrestling network decided that they were going to cancel their event in Tampa, we have taken it over, so we will be coming to you live at 8 p.m. tonight.
Nice.
From Tampa, Florida for Wrestle Bash 20.
Wrestle Bash 20 in Tampa, Florida. Now, I'm assuming it's going to be in Raymond James Stadium or whatever it's called.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, we'll probably not see a pirate ship because copyright and so on and so forth. But anyway, what a huge event we have for you this evening. 5 matches are going to be... Five matches will be decided tonight. And our first match is going to be for the brand new title. Brand new title, the Fairy Tale title.
Now the Fairy Tale title will include everybody from Ronald McDonald to whoever you can imagine, just absolutely crazy characters. But this particular Fairy Tale title match, the first ever
Fairy Tale title match,
will include 2 very strong and also very intimidating individuals.
Yes, they are. Freddy Krueger and Jack-O-Lantern, both who won respective matches in 2 different tournaments in order to become #1 contenders for this title. Indeed,
they did. 2 very, very strong individuals. I believe that either one could take this match.
Absolutely. And if you remember, Freddy Krueger, he's a pretty well-decorated superstar. He's had the St. Patrick's Day Championship. He's been #1 contender for that. He won the Holiday Supremacy match last year at Wrestle Bash. And if you go back on our YouTube, Extreme Wrestling Organization YouTube, you can watch all those matches.
Yes, indeed you can. Every single EWO match ever is saved in our archive on the EWO YouTube channel.
And we don't make you pay for it like other networks.
We do not.
You can watch it live and free anytime. But anyway, Freddy Krueger's opponent, the Jack-O-Lantern, what can you tell us about him?
The Jack-O-Lantern, nobody really knows much about him. However, he is big, he is strong, and he basically is this giant Jack-O-Lantern creature. My goodness, he's strong. He's been in a couple matches before, including some Royal Rumbles, but now he is going to prove himself in this Fairy Tale title match.
Yes, Jack-O-Lantern versus Freddy Krueger, both incredibly intimidating individuals. Freddy Krueger, he has a huge history of wins, huge history of titles, so Jack-O-Lantern may have his hands full.
He might. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up on our Superstar interview segment, next up, we have a superstar that I'm probably going to regret interviewing. He gave me nightmares watching him for weeks, and now I'm probably going to have nightmares for the rest of our lives. But anyway, please welcome Freddy Krueger.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good. So, may I just call you Freddy?
Yeah.
All right, so Freddy, first of all, I want to say you have a very good track record in the EWO. You've won a lot of matches.
I'm going to brutalize the rest of them.
Yes. Right. So, first of all, I wanted to talk about the upcoming match here later tonight on Wrestle Bash 2020. You will be competing in the Fairy Tale title against Jack-O-Lantern.
Jack! Listen to me, Jack! I'm gonna take you out tonight. I'm gonna be in your nightmares. I know I have been for weeks. Now listen here, Jack. I've had the St. Patrick's Day title. Now I'm gonna have the Fairy Tale title. You can't beat me, Jack. I'm gonna take your head I'm gonna set it on fire. Then you'll really be a jack-o'-lantern.
Well, those were very wise words. So now I know how you feel about the upcoming match. Very confident and very determined. Yes. So next up, I want to talk about those, if you don't mind. Those incredibly amazing claws you have there.
They're butter knives.
Okay. So I just wanted to ask you how they let you keep using those in the EWO competition.
They let people use chairs and tables
It's very true.
and baseball bats. You see that woman? Seraphina, Angel of Darkness. You know what she does. She throws chairs into the ring.
That's true. She has had a record of throwing.
So, why can't I have some butter knives?
I guess that is why they let you keep them. They are very impressive.
But Jack, when I see you tonight in Tampa at Wrestle Bash 20, you're gonna wish I didn't sharpen these butter knives.
Well, Freddy Krueger, it's been a very good interview, and it's been a pleasure meeting you.
Sweet dreams.
Oh, I will have very interesting dreams after this. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been your exclusive interview with Freddy.
We have a huge match, just like we did at Wrestle Bash last year. This match is the Holiday Supremacy match.
The Holiday Supremacy match. Basically, this match will have all three holiday champions. The Christmas champion, Vladimir Putin, the Valentine's Day champion, Cupid, and the St. Patrick's Day champion, the Leprechaun, will take on each other in a triple threat match for bragging rights for the best holiday.
Now, if you remember, Santa Claus had the Christmas championship for a long time, but this past Christmas Carnage, pretty much Christmas was taken away from us.
It was.
Vladimir Putin beat Santa Claus in a pretty quick match, and he's had the title now since Christmas.
Was it a steel cage or Hell in a Cell match?
One or the other.
Either way, it involved a cage, and Santa did not come out on top.
No, he didn't. And we know that there's a history of terrible things that happen in cage matches in the EWO. If you want to go back and watch a good one, go back a few events and watch Greasy Bulk Bogan take on Michael Myers, where what happened?
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Myers threw the greasy one through the cage, smashing the cage. And then Michael Myers walked out to victory. Good afternoon. So, I just wanted to interview you a little bit about your previous adventures in the EWO, if that's all right. All right. So, I know that before you have taken on some very incredible superstars, including the Greasy One Bulk Bogan, which was an absolutely incredible match, one of my favorites of all time. In fact, where you actually picked up and threw him through the cage. Could you tell us a little bit about that? Well, those are some pretty inspiring words you have there. Definitely reveals a lot about your strategy going in. Now, could you tell us a little bit about why you think you haven't actually made it into Wrestle Bash 2020 and your loss to Dr. Plague for the Intercontinental Championship? Well, that certainly does reveal a lot about Michael Myers here. Certainly have learned a lot about this, and I know for a short time, for approximately one match, you were in a tag team with Freddy Krueger, and you didn't actually win that match. You have any opinions about that tag team that took place a while ago? All right. So that does reveal a lot about the relationship between the two and the opinions that went into there and why they haven't been in a match since. Do you have any closing words before we end this interview? So very inspiring words, very good closing statement. So, is there anything else you want to say before the interview closes after that? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that was your exclusive superstar interview with Michael Myers. And before that, Bulk Bogan climbs to the top of the cage, slams, jumps back down into the ring right on top of Michael Myers, and the ring still stood.
We were worried that the impact might create the extinction of humankind, much like the asteroid did to the dinosaurs.
I was very worried when I saw that, but we are here for Wrestle Bash 20.
We're here for Wrestle Bash.
We are.
Bulk Bogan fought Michael Myers in a steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship. And that night, Michael won the Intercontinental Championship from Bulk Bogan. Now, if you remember a year ago, Bulk Bogan had that title for a year.
He did.
Bulk Bogan won that title at Wrestle Bash, had it for a year, and just lost it a few months ago. So tonight, we will see the new Intercontinental Champion, Dr. Plague, who beat Michael Myers.
He did. Very incredible.
Yeah, Michael Myers only had the title for one event.
He did.
But we will see Dr. Plague take on the Annihilator tonight at Wrestle Bash. Let's go to a clip so we can relive what happened.
No-holds-barred match, and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
And here we go. And yes, we had to pay all of the crowd to be here today in the gymnasium for this match. Let's go down to ringside for this title match for the Intercontinental Championship. Dr. Plague versus Michael Myers. And here we go.
Here we go.
Oh!
Oh!
And he hit it.
Wow.
Only get the victory.
1, 2, 3.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Dr. Plague with the Intercontinental Championship.
That seemed to matter. You know, Michael Myers looks pretty dominating through this match, but there's a new individual who's going to be dominating.
Here's your
There he is.
and the new Intercontinental Champion, the Surgeon.
Whoa! Did you see how he took that from him?
Your new champion,
Wow.
Dr. Plague, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to kick off this grand event. St. Patrick's Day demolition from a high school gym, but with the new champion, Dr. Plague.
Yep.
And here comes former #1 contender for the EWO Championship.
The Annihilator.
At 292 pounds, the Wanderer.
The Annihilator, Rebecca.
And remember, he didn't do too well in the EWO Championship #1 contendership tournament. Oh! What a drop kick.
Wow. That was
But
crazy.
Annihilator with the side suplex.
1, 2, 3.
There you have it. The Annihilator proving himself again. It certainly could. Let's go to the ring. Here we go.
The Annihilator could win it here.
Yes, both these men are out.
Oh man, but Matt Golden.
Annihilator going for that money.
Matt Golden rushing into the ring now.
Will he be a #1 contender for the Intercontinental title?
He's just
Matt
sitting
Golden,
there
oh my
watching.
gosh! We have a new #1 contender for the Intercontinental title. The Annihilator.
Wow.
And ladies and gentlemen, the Annihilator was just #1 contender for the EWO title but lost to Luigi. Now he's in another big match.
Wow.
That Annihilator really showing himself now in the EWO. 4 straight wins with only
Wow.
1 loss to Luigi.
That's
Here is
insane.
your winner, the Wanderer.
So there it is.
Annihilator.
Believe all that action.
It was absolutely insane.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for tonight because I haven't had to been on a TV for so long.
Indeed, Antonine Canolli Fannoli DiNaploi. I believe it's because they would not let you back on TV until this date.
Well, I have a special announcement for all of you three people. I have to tell you that tonight at the Wrestle Bash, I'm going to be calling one of the matches.
Oh man, which one's it gonna be?
They let me call the fairy tale match because they say I'm a fairy tale.
Well, they're not wrong.
No, I'm so excited I cannot even wait. Oh my goodness, tonight we are seeing Luigi versus the fireman and we see a Dr. the Plague versus the Annihilator the Tour.
Yes.
Yes, and also we're going to see a holiday of supremacy with the Vladimir Putin and we're going to see him take on the Cupid and the Leprechaun.
Yes, indeed we are.
Oh my goodness, in a Freddy Krueger versus Jack-o'-lantern in a fairy tale title match, I'll be there, I call it, I'll be there right beside you like an hour.
It's going to be absolutely incredible.
Oh my goodness, from Tampa, Florida, oh my goodness.
Yes, that's where we are.
Yes, it's
where
so exciting, I cannot even wait, so please tune in, all 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of you, please tune in to EWO Wrestle Bash 20. But let's go to the tag team division.
Oh man, I love the tag team. It is probably one of my favorite ones. Anything can happen in the tag team division. And speaking of that, we will have the tag team championship on the line. The current champions, the Sons of Satan, will take on the dynamic duo, the Cape Crusaders, Batman and Robin.
And honestly, it's been interesting how we've got to this point. The Cape Crusaders have won 0 matches in the EWO. Other than this, they won their #1 contendership match, and now they have an opportunity. So it goes to show that anything can happen.
Anything can happen in the Extreme Wrestling Organization. It's true.
So the Sons of Satan, how did they get here? Well, the Goths have had the title for a very long time.
They had.
But we saw some dissension.
We did.
We saw they were not getting along. They were not working together.
They weren't.
And unfortunately, they allowed the Sons of Satan to win the titles.
They did indeed. The Sons of Satan, in a rather quick match, took away the title from the Goths after their tag team abilities. Their cooperation really was stunted. It was very challenged in that match.
So honestly, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Goths going forward. Will they stay together? Will they split up and become individual superstars?
Nobody knows.
Who knows? But we know that the Sons of Satan that have the tag team titles are taking on the #1 contenders, the Cape Crusaders. And we have to talk about Batman.
We do have to talk about Batman.
You know, Batman, he came into the match in the #1 contendership match not wearing black.
He didn't.
He wore silver.
He did wear a silver outfit.
And we were talking about how maybe his change in outfit might have given him an advantage.
It could have given him an advantage. I thought it was a very nice looking outfit.
It was. Now, will he be wearing that tonight? Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, it's yet to be told, but we will find out. Anyway, let's take a look at how we got here with the tag team championships.
Back and forth. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness. Robin's dead.
Yeah, I know.
Robin's dead and fire climbing the
Fire
ladder.
climbing the ladder. This
And
could be
nobody
it.
around.
Brimstone coming to help, but Barack Obama's there too.
And Brimstone throws Barack out of the ring, but Brimstone, will you see Bill
Fire could have it. Fire could have it.
Fire has his hands on the briefcase, and he has
He
it.
has it.
Wow.
What an incredible match.
We have new tag team #1 contenders, the Sons of Satan, who will go up against the Goths.
Wow, that's going to be an interesting matchup.
Picture
That is
after
true.
having lost a tag team title match a month ago at Valentine's Day.
The difference between the idiots and the goths, other than their obvious appearance changes, is the fact that the goths are actually good wrestlers.
They are. And so are the Sons of Satan. So here we will have a wrestling match. And we won't see Vladimir Putin or Kim Jong-un interfere.
Thank God. And no, he's not in this match. Sorry. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, there's...
Whoa! He got blood on the field now.
Yeah, he's bloody now. And again, Brimstone very smart, dragging Wardlow over into his corner.
Going for cover. And it's 3! Whoa!
Well, that was a quick match. Both of those spinning DDTs off the top rope there knocked Wardlow out.
Wow! And there you have it, ladies and
Here
gentlemen.
are your winner and new Raw Tag Team
EWO.
So there we are, 2 matches in a row already in St. Patrick's Day Demolition in this high school gymnasium.
Yes, we've had 2 championships.
2 championships have changed hands.
They have indeed.
While those 8 people are excited.
They are.
Small crowd in a high school gym.
That's true. At St. Patrick's Day Demolition.
So very excited to be here tonight with a live and rambunctious crowd ready for EWO action.
Looks like our cameramen are getting a nice shot of that ladder.
Yes, for the titles.
And coming out
And
next,
at a combined weight of 380 pounds, Bruce Wayne and Bart Ward.
Bruce Wayne and Bart Ward, well, she got their real names right,
but she didn't get their superhero names
but
right.
they are Batman and Robin, and Batman sporting a white cape. That's a pretty fancy outfit.
That is a pretty nice outfit he's got there.
Could that new outfit be what it takes in order to get them to climb that ladder and grab that briefcase?
It could possibly be.
Here he goes! Nobody around!
Nobody
Batman.
around!
This match is Batman's.
Here
He can
comes
just
Mike
get that
Pence,
briefcase.
though.
The
Mike
idiots
Pence
both on
is
their
sitting there, and Batman gets it!
And we have new tag team #1 contenders, Batman and Robin, the Cape Crusaders. The Cape Crusaders with their very first title match at the biggest event of the year, Wrestle Bash.
We have tag teams, former tag team champion, part of the Idiots. Please welcome our president, Donald Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to be here. This is huge. It's huge.
Indeed, Donald. So Donald, I just wanted to ask you a couple questions about the EWO and your past experiences, if that's okay.
No, I'm fine with that. I mean, go ahead and you can ask me anything you want to ask me. If you want to ask me questions, you can ask me questions. You can ask me whatever. I don't care if the question's big or small. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a huge interview, very big interview. It's going to be very big and very huge.
It's going to be a great interview, Donald. So first of all,
I don't like that question. If you could ask me another one, that'd be great. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Try again.
Okay, so first of all, sorry, it's just great being in the presence of you.
No, I understand. I feel the same way when I look in the mirror. Go ahead. Go ahead. Next question, please. Thank you.
So, first of all, I want to ask you about your experiences being with Mike Pence.
Mike, weak guy, very weak. Mike Pence is a very weak guy. Okay. Everybody knows I am Donald Trump. I carry the tag team division. Okay. I carry it. I carried the tag titles for a long time. I carried them because Mike is weak. Mike's a weak guy. Okay. Very weak guy. Mike Pence, very weak guy. Okay. So I have to tell you, I'm the reason why we were champions because Mike Pence is very weak guy.
Okay.
Okay. Mike Pence is a very weak guy.
Yes. Thank you for that. And next up, I just wanted to ask you, how do you?
He's very weak.
Yes. About that, I wanted to ask you now, how do you feel about not being able to participate in Wrestle Bash
Doesn't
2020?
matter. I don't care. It's rigged. Pretty much it's rigged. I mean, the thing is, it's all rigged. The EWO is rigged. They rig it so that other people can win it. And Mike Pence, because he's weak, he didn't allow me to rig it this year. We can't rig it for me because it's rigged. It's fake news.
All right.
EWO is fake. It's fake news. It's rigged. Doesn't matter if I'm there or not. I'm still there. You know, the ratings, EWO ratings are low. They're bad.
Yeah.
They're very bad. They're very low. Mike Pence is weak. EWO ratings are weak. Doesn't matter if I'm there. People tune in. People tune in to my Twitter at dumbdon at whitehouse.org. Whatever it may be. My Twitter, very weak. Weak Twitter, weak Pence, weak ratings.
Yes. So what exactly?
I don't like that question. Okay, you're a bad reporter. You're a bad journalist. You're terrible. Because this is fake news. I don't really like this. I don't like this interview.
All right, so if you don't mind, I just want to ask you one more question. So what do you think overall is the reason you're not? Is it because of the supposed rigging, or is it because your teammate wasn't up to standards?
Because of this interview. This is a terrible interview. The fact that they have you as a broadcast journalist this is why. Because you're a horrible reporter. Bad interview. Yeah, I don't like you. I don't like your network. I've seen you on TV. You're bad. Bad. Fake news. As a matter of fact, I'm done with this interview. Goodbye.
Well, thank you for being here, Donald Trump. Thank you for
Pleasure's
being
all
here,
yours.
Mr. President.
Pleasure's all yours. Goodbye.
Wow, that's going to be an incredible match tonight.
It is.
Incredible build-up between the Sons of Satan and between the Cape Crusaders. Anything could happen.
There's been a lot of drama in the tag team title, and that's why I love it so much.
Yes, anything could happen. A year ago at Wrestle Bash, we saw one of the best matches of all time, a tag team match, and it was between
The Goths and the Megamaniacs.
And the Megamaniacs. So in that match, during the match with the Megamaniacs, one of the reasons we haven't seen them for a while, if you go back and watch that match at Wrestle Bash last year, you'll see that every time Macho Man Randy Savage would climb the ropes, Hulk Hogan would go for a pin. And then Randy Savage would elbow drop Hulk Hogan and break up the pin.
Yeah.
So the two of them separated right after Wrestle Bash.
Yeah.
We see the same thing going on with the Goths. So it's hard for two people to get along in the ring.
It is. You never know what will happen.
Absolutely.
Relations can change.
And the thing is, why are we different from other wrestling organizations? Well, we're real. We're 100% real. We have real wrestlers. We have real fans. We have real arenas.
Completely unscripted action.
Unscripted. We never know what's going to happen. Not predetermined. Literally, they go into the ring. Whoever comes out the winner, comes out the winner.
Indeed. So we don't know who could win this tag team match.
Could be anybody.
It could be either.
Could be. So, that brings us to the main event.
Oh man. The main event for the EWO Championship. The champion Luigi versus the challenger and a newcomer to the EWO, the Fireman.
The Fireman. Now, the Fireman lost a few matches when he first came in, but few events ago, the Fireman was in a tournament to determine the #1 contender, and he beat the first 4 people in that match, and then did it again, and now he's #1 contender. So who knows what could happen?
Anything could happen between Luigi and the Fireman. You know how much I love the champion Luigi, but Fireman has proven himself to be a very tough opponent.
That he has, and he's claiming he's going to come and burn the house down tonight. So it's
wow.
very possible that he could win this. Let's take a look back at how we got to this match.
There he is, the challenger. Hopefully he's up for the task. Wildfire is beating everyone.
His nose is just bashed in and here's a pin. 1, 2, 3!
And ladies and gentlemen, in a very short match, we have a new champion.
Luigi! Heard that from him. 1, 2, 3! Luigi!
And Luigi retains the title.
Yeah!
And moves on to Wrestle Bash.
Extreme Rules is down from the fan parts. You can see
Yeah,
these highlights.
Luigi!
The main event of the evening of Wrestle Bash 19, it is for the EWO Championship. Ganondorf, the Royal Rumble winner versus
Luigi!
Luigi.
Oh, Luigi with a reversal! Oh my god!
And Luigi, what will he do here? Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Springboard
Oh my god!
Oh, he knocked over the referee.
He knocked out the red! Right on to Ganondorf! And Ganondorf win 1!
And then 2! And then 3! And Wrestle Bash. Luigi!
Luigi!
Luigi wins! And retains the title at Wrestle Bash.
Luigi won the championship at WrestleBash! Belt!
The EWO champion, Luigi. Luigi waiting for a super kick. Oh!
Oh.
See it? Luigi with this finisher, the super kick on Ganondorf.
1, 2, 3.
And again, in the main event, in the Wrestle Bash rematch, Luigi comes out on top. Your EWO champion.
And his opponent from New York, New York.
And here he is.
Weighing in at
He looks a little dirty, like he's building a fire.
Indeed he does.
But here he comes, all the way from New York City, from the fire department of New York. Don't know his name.
He's just the fireman.
The fireman. He's acting more like a superhero.
Indeed he is.
Guys, I think we'd all agree that this Falls Count Anywhere match
Maybe he's
promises to
not.
be absolutely
Fireman
I
now.
don't know if Tucker would have been able to get out of that by himself.
No, fireman with the cover on dark side now. 1, 2, 3. Fireman wins.
Fireman wins!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And look at him, he's so beat up.
He is blood all over him. You know, you can't say he did not put his blood, sweat, and tears into this match. He earned it. This is the action we look for from competitors in the EWO. It's people like Fireman who persevered and Dragon Shan who persevered, who deserve to be in this #1 contendership match. Dragon Shan is a sledgehammer.
It's Halo and a sledgehammer.
And Fireman, though, not using either. DDT to Dragon Shan, and Fireman now with fist to the face of Captain Kill. Oh my gosh, and a neck breaker. Captain Kill in a cover here. A cover here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
The fireman!
We have a new #1 contender for the EWO Championship.
Oh my!
Unbelievable.
Incredible action.
Absolutely amazing. Luigi is just an absolutely incredible superstar.
He
But
is.
the fireman also just showed off his skills. I honestly think either one could come out
They
victorious.
could. Now remember, the EWO title started off with Wildfire Johnny Rage, and then Luigi beat Wildfire Johnny Rage, and for an entire year, Luigi has beat everybody who's come his way
Absolutely insane.
in pretty much every pay-per-view.
Will Luigi be the longest title holder?
Well, he is already.
Well, will he remain that way?
Will the fireman end that streak?
He could.
Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, all we can tell you is that you can find out live at 8 p.m. by watching Wrestle Bash 20, the biggest event in the history of ever.
The biggest and the greatest.
The greatest. So thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you tune in live tonight, and we will see you at 8 p.m.
Goodbye, and we'll see you then.